Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
Hello and welcome to the Love Talk Show where you can learn the intelligent love. I'm James.
I'm Karina.
And together we'll be here for the next minutes talking about the intelligent way to love. Yes, and if you have any question, if you want to talk to us, we are live. Yes, you can send right now a message on our Telegram, okay? That's the username of our Telegram, yes, at Love Therapy UK. Send your questions, send your doubt, and we'll try, because sometimes they send, some questions.
We'll try to help you.
Yeah, but if you want to send one of those hard questions, please feed us with a better information. Otherwise, we'll be here, trying to create or to fill the gaps.
Or come to the Love Therapy to talk
even better.
Yeah.
If you say, okay, Pastor, I don't want to talk about details live on the radio, so come and talk to us because we'll be here, okay, to help you. Let us see those who are already here, Karina. Yes. So let me start here. We have Naomi from Tooting. We have Diane from Wood Green also connected. Vernice Thompson from Brixton, yes.
We have Tamara from Edmonton. Daniel from Newcastle.
Yes, Sam Pepe from Stratford. Aqua from Croydon. Yes, we have here Miss Pauline from Edmonton, yes. Tamara from Edmonton. Lorraine from Buring. Idris from Ilford.
Mercy from Croydon.
Yes.
Florindo.
Yes, Jennifer.
Finsbury Park, Gluvial.
Yes, we have here, let me see, Beatrice from Oxford. Katia from Finsbury Park. Anifa Finsbury Park. Ashkin Finsbury Park. Yes. Olá, Pastor e Dona Karina. Olá, Deus abençoe. People from the Portuguese Church also here connected. Yes, with us. Yes, and many others. Priscilla Mensa from Edmonton. Gabi, Finsbury Park.
Pastor Benan from Wood Green.
Yes, we have people from Cardiff, Cartford.
Priscilla from Edmonton.
Yeah, I read. Yes. And many others that they are here with us. Welcome to the Love Talk Show. Give them now, Shade, stamp of the faithful listeners. Yes, those who are here with us every single night, connected, being faithful. We'll be talking to you something very special tonight, so stay where you are, okay? So don't forget, if you have a question, if you have any doubts, if you want to talk about something, send a message. You can type here in the chat. As you know, we are live. Now is 3 minutes past 11. But if you prefer, you can send us a question using our Telegram, okay? So that's, once again, chat, please. This is our Telegram username, okay? This is not the chat. This is not the channel. This is our username, so you can find us and you send us a message. Go there and search for Love Therapy UK, and you find us. As I can see here, there are people that they are already sending some questions. Okay, so now let us start with this beautiful song. We'll be right back.
Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Yeah. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. felt no worth. You paid it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
Welcome back to the Love Talk Show, and don't forget, we are receiving here some questions. We will answering, according to our time, of course. But don't forget that on the 16th of September, we'll have the celebration of marriages here in Finsbury Park. Yes, the marriage celebration, as you can see now on your screen, Thursday, the 16th of September, 8 o'clock here in Finsbury Park. Okay, if you are single and you're planning to get married this year, or perhaps you are one of those that during this last year you tried so many times and you called us here, you were waiting, and you had to rebook because of the measures and everything, and we understand that perhaps you are a bit frustrated. We know people that they are calling us now, they are calling to the wedding department, and they are asking, and okay, if I book now, and what will happen if we have another measure, another lockdown? So let us hope for the best, okay? So I recommend you to join us in this day, okay? Yes, Pastor. And what about the decoration? And what about the church? Hey, let me tell you something. We will do something very nice here, okay? But don't focus now only in this moment, because there are people that they're investing in the day, in the wedding day. So they invest money, they invest, time, planning, they invest everything,
Invite so many people.
invite, yes, and they invest in parties, and it's okay. It's okay if you have conditions to do it. We are not criticizing.
It's not
Go
wrong.
ahead.
Yeah.
It's not wrong. Go ahead. If you want to hire a castle and to celebrate a wedding in a castle, go ahead. Do whatever you want to do. Okay. But we know people, celebrities, and as well, people that they spend millions in this day, and now they are divorced. They're separated. People that invest in millions, in a wedding party, in a wedding day, and they had to invest another millions in the process of divorce. So, can you see? So what is the point for you to invest and, have a big party, have a wonderful day, if you don't invest in what is more important than that, the day after, the second day onwards? Yes. So this special day, put it up again, Shad, for us, please. This special day, the marriage celebration on the 16th of September, will be a day for those who want to receive the blessing from the altar. Of course, as I said, we'll prepare the church, nicely. The church will be ready to receive all the couples.
Very nice.
Exactly. But for sure, the blessing that you receive from the altar, what will really makes the whole difference. You who are already married, perhaps, and you are just legally married, but you never received the blessing from the altar. That's for you as well. Yes. Perhaps you who are just living together, you are living, in this relationship, and you cannot call your partner your boyfriend, you cannot call him your fiancé, but you cannot call him your husband as well, because things they are not official yet. So what you have to do, make sure for you to go to a registry, as soon as possible for you to get a date. Go there, make it official, bring us, a proof that you booked your marriage, and then we'll give you more instructions. How can you also be part of the marriage celebration? You who already married, but you got married in a different country, for example, somewhere else in Asia, Oceania, Africa, Americas, North America, South America, Central America, Caribbean. Anyways, you should bring your certificate, okay? If it is not in English, you must provide an official translation, okay? I'm giving you here all the directions, okay? Of course, there are more details, but I'm giving here overall for you to have an idea how you must be prepared.
For you to start, even prepare.
Yeah. And if you really want to do that, please send us an email as soon as possible. Even if you say, but I didn't go yet to the registry to check the date. No worries. If you really want to receive the blessing from the altar, so send us an email, okay? love@uckg.org. love@uckg.org. Once again, who can take part of this celebration, the marriage celebration on the 16th of September? Those who are single and they will be marrying this day. Those who are living together and you want to make it official, okay? But you have first to go to the registry to make sure that you will be legally married before the 16th, okay? Those who are already married, but you never received, those who are already married, but you never received the blessing from the altar, you can also receive the blessing from the altar. People that perhaps you came from a different spiritual background, you came from a different faith, and now, but you never received the blessing from the altar of God. If you want, so you can also take part of this this marriage celebration. Let us put it up again, the slide with the address. Yes, perfect. Yes. So as you can see, marriage celebration, at the very bottom you can see the email is too tiny. Let us put again the bigger one. love@uckg.org. love@uckg.org. So send us an email, and the love team, they will be contacting you. They will be answering you back for you to know what you have to do. Okay, let's go for the questions now, Karina. Be ready, because sometimes we have some funny questions, but this is a serious questions. Let us now go for this question. So a friend, she's asking here, how do you trust God with your love life if you're scared that by the time you receive the Holy Spirit, the person who you like will be unavailable, or all the good looking people will be gone. Dear friend, let me tell you something. I understood your point, I understood very well your question. But now, in this very moment, though I recommend you for you to, keep coming, attending the love therapy, for you to learn, and as you know, everybody knows, every Thursday, regardless the purpose, we are seeking the Holy Spirit because we understand that He's the author of love. How can you success in your love life without His presence, without His direction?
They are
without
connected always.
Yes. So your spiritual life and your love life, they go hand in hand. It's impossible to separate these two things. But I would recommend you that. Pay attention, please. First, do not stop attending the love therapy. Second, prioritize the Holy Spirit in your life. This must be your high priority, your top priority in this moment. You are saying here that you are scared that by the time you receive the Holy Spirit, the person you like will be unavailable. So, if the person you like will be unavailable by the time you receive the Holy Spirit, it shows that the person you like is not the right person for you.
Exactly.
And that's it. But now, you should not allow these fears and these feelings to take over. Otherwise, you will be delaying your spiritual life. And by delaying your spiritual life, you will also cause delays in your love life. So now it's time for you to focus on your spiritual life. You must receive the Holy Spirit. As you know very well, this coming Sunday, we will have this special Lord's Supper, this very special Lord's Supper, the Lord's Supper of Decision, the 4th of April, as everybody knows. So, put your focus now in receive the Holy Spirit. This is what I need. I need to receive the author of love.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's okay. We are not saying here that, if you are liking someone, you are in sin, or this feeling, is impeding you to receive the Holy Spirit. I cannot say that because we are human. And it's natural for you to develop feelings towards people. But what is wrong is that when you allow these feelings to interfere in your spiritual life.
Even because you said that you are afraid.
Scared.
Yeah, you are scared. You have to trust in God and surrender these feelings in the God hands, in the altar. Because if you believe your life is in God's hands, everything will be good, everything in the right time. And if this guy one day is the right person for you, you'll be right in the right timing.
Yes.
God prepare everything right, good.
And remember, there is a big difference, what is right, what is good for me, and what I want. Remember that what you want will not always be what you need. Okay? So, focus now in receiving the Holy Spirit. Okay?
And trust.
Yes, and trust in God above all. I hope it's very clear. So, let us see. Here we are receiving more questions from people here. Let me see. Yes, there is another one here. Good evening, Pastor James and Miss Karina. I have a question regarding sacrifice within a dating stage of our love life. While a couple is dating, is there such a thing as overcompensating, meaning doing too much within the dating stage? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Sorry. So, while a couple is dating, is there such a thing of overcompensating, meaning doing too much within the dating stage? So I will think about your question here because I don't want to give you the wrong answer. So let me see here. We have more questions. Yes, let me see this one. Hi, what do I do if I like someone after praying? Go and talk to him. Because that's a problem of many people. They pray, but they are thinking that pray to pray is amazing. We have to pray all the time. But if you're praying upon something and you realize you like someone, go and talk to this person, Don't you think that, by praying, God will send an angel and bring that person to you? It will not happen, For example, when I saw my wife there in the church, it was in a night vigil, for you to see how important is the night vigils. Huh? So when I saw her in a night vigil, of course, I liked, what I saw. And what do you think I did? I went to my church, I went back to my church, and I prayed upon it.
Mm-hmm.
But in the next night vigil, I went to talk to her. This is what I have to do.
And first, you have to check about me, ask, nah?
Yes,
Sound about
yes.
me.
Of course,
Yeah.
you are praying, but I'm assuming here, as a good student of the Love Talk show, you are a good listener. You already understand that before taking this step, you already observed. You made already all the checklist necessary for
Yeah.
you.
Even to go to talk with the pastor, to
Yes,
ask about
yes.
this guy.
Especially if you are from the same branch, go and talk to your pastor. Go and talk to your pastor about it.
Or even other branch, you can ask for the pastor from the branch.
Yes. For example, there are people here in the law therapy that, and you can do that. We are giving you this freedom. There are people that they come to us and they ask, Pastor, I'm liking someone from this and that branch. I don't know anyone there. Could you please help me to have some information about this person that I just observed, that I was observing? That's fine. That's why we are here.
This is the right thing
This
to
is the
do.
right thing
yeah.
to do. So don't be shy. Don't feel, but I don't want to bother Pastor James, Miss Karina, with that.
We are here for this.
So friends, God put us here to help with your love life. So if you cannot be counted to help you, so the meaning of our ministry here became a bit pointless. Okay, so come and talk to us. Okay, I will not be make building bridges. I will give information. Don't ask me, oh, Pastor, could you please talk to him?
No.
I cannot do that because it's your life. I didn't ask anyone to go and talk to my wife. I went there and talked to her. Yeah, and one day what I told her in the first. Do you remember what I told you? One day I will tell you. Yes. Do you remember when
We
Pastor?
say one day. We say in the love therapy.
We already said. I remember Pastor John Lima when he said that in the first time that he talked to his wife, he said, "I'm gonna marry you."
Yes.
It's a faith, man. I didn't. What I can say is that I didn't say that. I said something else. Okay. So this is it. So let's go now and watch what will happen the 16th of September. Yes, the marriage celebration. Will be right back.
You have met that special someone. You have both spent some time together and have gotten to know each other very well. Maybe you are currently living with your partner or have even been legally married. The time has come to take another step forward. It's time to officialize this union before God. This is your chance to exchange vows at the altar of the author of love and strengthen your relationship with His blessing. The marriage celebration will take place this year on 16th September at 8 p.m. in the Love Therapy Seminar. If you wish to take part, please send an email as soon as possible to love@uckg.org in order to receive detailed information on the requirements. Marriage celebration. This may be the opportunity that you have been longing for.
Welcome back to the Love Talk Show. So, let me go back to that question. Yes, we are understanding better here. So, let me read again the question. I have a question regarding sacrifice within a dating stage of our love life. While a couple is dating, is there a such thing as overcompensating, meaning doing too much within the dating stage? Look, you have to understand that the dating stage is a period for you to know each other. But how? It's not for you to know each other's body. Okay? You have to preserve that. Each one of these stages of a relationship has a meaning. For example, dating time is a dating for you to know the ideas, to know the mind of that person. So the dating time, as we said before, is not a time for you to move in together, as many people they do. No, so let us move in together. Let's start living
know
together.
better,
To
isn't
know
it?
if
Yeah.
we, if things will work, if we will work well. We'll know in the intimacy and these things. This is wrong. This is wrong. That. And by the way, that's the reason number one of frustration in love life. Follow the recipe. Take now pen and paper. Take notes. That's the recipe of happiness in your love life. Pay attention. Stage one, dating time. Dating time is for you to know each other's mind. So it's a time for you to be kissing, holding hands. Yeah, you can do it. But the main thing about dating is to know each other. More than to be kissing, more than to be there, holding hands, going, walk in a park, watching movies together. Much more than that is a time for you to sit down and talk. It's for you to speak and for you to hear. For you to speak and be heard, and you also hear. Because by speaking, by hearing, you know what is going on. It's talking about, no, but we have to be very clear. What you have to talk about. How's the weather? Oh, today we had a nice day.
About serious
Yes.
moves.
Now, yes, and what about that new series on Netflix? Yes, they're very nice. I really enjoy. No. Wrong subjects. It's for you to talk about future. It's for you to talk about objectives. It's for you to talk about spirituality. It's for you to know that person. Yes. It's for you to talk to his family, to her family. This is what we did. It's for you to talk to her friends, to his friends. It's for you to know that person. You have to know.
Even to analyze their reaction as well, because the reaction show everything about the people. Show
Exactly.
much.
This is part of knowing this person. Okay. This is how you will know each other. It's not for you to know each other's body. Okay. Second stage. Is this clear? Is this clear? I hope so. Second stage of a relationship, when you are engaged, this is a period of time for you to plan. And look, this relationship should not last for years. Like we know sometimes people that they are dating for 80 years,
Yeah,
5 years.
5 years.
Come on, this is a waste of time. So when you are engaged now, what you have to do is a time for you to plan everything. Because if you are engaged, I assume that you already made a decision, okay? So now it's time for you to start making plans. And what about the best part? Dear friends, let me tell you something. I know that they are, especially youths, they are too excited, about having sex. You have it for the rest of your life. So just think with me, if you bring it now in the wrong time, you will just cause problems in your life, frustration. So just follow the recipe. And this is not my recipe. This is the recipe of the author of love, okay? Second stage, engaged. So you'll be planning. But remember what we said about the marriage celebration? It's not your fault to be planning only the day, the wedding day. No, but for you to plan life, for you to talk about children, for you to talk about future, for you to talk about the future plans.
Yeah, even where you want to live
When you want to live together, yes. Because there are people that, but I want to live, close
my
to my
country,
mom,
yeah.
close to my parents. I want to, in 10 years' time, I want to go back to my country. I want to move to Scotland. I want to move back to London. And if you didn't talk about it now,
Yeah. Don't hide these things. Just tell.
there will be a problem in the future, okay? And marriage, you can do whatever you want, okay? So I hope it's clear. Don't make mistakes in your love life. You can make mistakes, you're not perfect, but you can avoid them. So avoid them by obeying the direction of the author of life, okay? For example, introducing your parents. Someone asked here. You can do that, of course. You should do
yeah,
that
for
when you are
sure.
dating. You should do that. Before we start dating, before when we start talking, knowing each other, but when we decide, okay, let us start dating then. I went to to her parents' house and I talk to her father. Yes, I face his mustache.
Even he said, I don't know. It's up to you, Karina.
Yeah. Can you see?
For
Pastor,
me,
but
it's
why
fine.
that? Because this is what is right. This is about discipline. This is God's way.
Respect. You show respect.
I'm showing respect. Yes, that's it. So you can do that, but don't go too far. Otherwise, you can hurt yourself. Okay? And more questions. Yes, we have more questions, but there.
Yeah, we have in the chat.
The chat.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Pastor, I believe the person is asking how far they can go in sexual acts. Okay, so I believe we already talked about it. So if you want to do God's way, no sex before marriage. That's God's way. You know why? Because you are preserving yourself. Dear friends, as we touch this area, I know it's very sensitive, but let me invite you to think with me. Think now. Think now with me. If the whole world decided to obey just this law of God, imagine now if the whole world decided to obey that and say, okay, from now on, all of us will just have sex. We only have sex after marriage. Imagine now how many diseases would be avoided. How many diseases? I'm just talking about diseases. I'm not talking about social problems. Diseases. How many diseases would be avoided? How many frustrations would be avoided? How many hearts, broken hearts would be, spared? Imagine how many children they would have an opportunity to raise in a
family.
home, with a family, with a proper family. Imagine how many problems in our society would be avoided just by obeying this little law. So can you see, these laws that God established, these advices that we are giving here, they are not, the intention of God is not to impeding you to be happy, but the opposite, to guarantee your happiness, to make sure that you will be happy indeed.
God prepare everything, cares about us. And then there are people start, oh no, it's too much for me. Then God wants to control everything. I want, make it my way, but your way is always wrong. It's our ways is always wrong.
Yes.
Make you do something wrong all the time. So God's will is always perfect in our lives. Of course, it's not easy.
It's not easy, yeah.
You have to sacrifice. We have to go against ourselves, against your desires. But for sure, always it will be good, always.
His way is the best way, okay? His way is the best way you can have. Okay, so before we finish I believe we talked a lot today, but it was good. It's good because at least, this is the kind of questions that we want, questions
and then
that
helping many people, for sure.
Yes, for sure. And if you have questions, oh, Pastor, but what about my question? You didn't answer my question. You can send us an email, love@uckg.org, love@uckg.org. And the questions that we didn't answer live, the pastor that help us with the love team, they will be helping us also to answer these questions. Okay, so let's go now and watch this nice report. People's opinion, those who are coming every Thursday. And by the way, this Thursday will be very special. But those who are coming every Thursday, they are learning more about the intelligent love. Let us see how their lives has been impacted by the intelligent love.
Hello. Why are there still people who are reluctant to believe in love? Well, in many cases, this is as a result of the bad experiences they faced in their past relationships. For others, seeing broken marriages in their families or maybe between their parents has led them to try to avoid a repeat of what they think was a big mistake.
So my love life before the love therapy was non-existent, but I also had no vision for my love life as well. So I didn't ever think of getting married, ever seeing myself with a partner. I just couldn't see myself. I was very against the idea. I was quite hostile against anything to do with love life.
I didn't really believe that I would ever get married. I kind of didn't really value myself. I had a lot of casual relationships, and even serious relationships that I were in, they always ended really bad. There was always some kind of cheating. Even the relationship just became very neglectful. I would always feel like I was being used. And even sometimes on certain occasions, I would use the guy as well.
My behavior towards my love life was very aggressive. So if anyone ever approached me or showed interest, it was very hostile. It was very and if you didn't understand that, I would be quite rude about it. So I thought, if I put you off, you're not going to have no interest in me.
My sentimental life today is very hopeful. Still single, but I love being single. Not in the sense that I'm not ready to give up my single life, but I enjoy just being single, knowing myself more, knowing God more, and I have that hope, I have that belief, that strong assurance that sooner or later God will bless me with someone who also loves themselves, who also values themselves. I do believe that I will get married, and that not only will I be blessed, but I will be a blessing to somebody.
You may not be ready for something, but there's ways to go about it. And through the love therapy, I was able to understand that these behaviors, they had a root to it, and I had to deal with that first. And until I dealt with that, I'd never actually saw a future for my love life. But now, dealing with them problems, dealing with them roots, I was able to see that there is a future for my love life, and I do see myself. And obviously I've learned tips that I can put in practice, and mistakes that I don't necessarily need to make, but things that I can learn from other people's mistake and put into practice so that I flourish in my love life.
What a person shouldn't do is shut themselves off by using a bad experience to define their whole perception of how a relationship should be. By taking part in the seminars, many have been learning to love intelligently, especially when the advice and practical tips provided are put into practice. This has, in turn, helped many to heal from past disappointments as well as alter their misconceptions about love. The same awaits you.
What I would say to a person who's never come to love therapy before, or maybe is even saying, you know what, it's not for me, or I've got other priorities, I'd say two things actually. Number one, be real with yourself. Everyone deep down somewhere wants to be loved and wants to have real love in their life. And number two, be open, because at the end of the day, by us saying no, the answer will always be no. But if you give it a try, you don't know what is at the end of it. And 9 times out of 10, sooner or later, if you're open to the messages and you actually put them into place, you're going to see the results. And that deep down dream that you do have, having love in your life, being loved and loving somebody, will be a reality.
I would definitely recommend the love therapy. It will help you in not just your love life, but every area of your life. It will help you to build a strong foundation within you, so that wherever you go, whatever relationship you have, whether it's in your love life, family, those around you, work colleagues, you will know what to do, how to give to people. Not only be a person that wants to receive this, but also learn to be a giver.
If you want to restore your belief in love, take a leap of faith and join us at the Love Therapy. Thursdays at 8 p.m. at 232 Seven Sisters Road, Finsbury Park, London, N4 3NX. Also at selected locations across the country.
Welcome back. So, as you can see, people, they are being blessed by the love therapy. Those who are coming, they are learning. And we are not only, getting testimonies of people that they are already married, people that they are already, blessed, but people that they are, still working on their love lives. But they are seeing difference. They are seeing results.
Yeah.
Especially when you talk about love life, this is a slow process, but you can be sure that really works.
Yeah, you start build yourself, open your mind, change your mind.
Yes, it's a hard work.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, there is another question here that I believe that we should answer before we go. Here in the chat that says, Pastor, how does a person know when they are ready for a relationship or a marriage? I mean, in your 20s. Look, you know that when considering here, I'm taking that you are already in your 20s. I believe, in terms of age, you are already mature to start dating someone. When we got married, I was I was 23.
Mhm.
So, you know when that you are ready first when you have the Holy Spirit, the author of love. That's the first condition. So when you have the author of love, you know you are ready. You know you are ready because you already received the main thing. Okay? So that's the clear sign for you to know. Now I'm ready. And those who already received the Holy Spirit, I strongly advise you the next thing you have to start investing is in your love life. I'm not saying that if you don't have the Holy Spirit, you should not come to the love therapy. Not at all. Because as we said before, every Thursday we are seeking the Holy Spirit, and you can learn for you to apply later.
Even because when you receive the Holy Spirit, you have who is guide yourself,
Yes.
is guide your date, is guide your marriage, is guide yourself
Your
to
life in
overcome
general.
everything, the
Yes.
problems, the challenge.
Yes. You know that you are ready when you look at yourself and you see that there is no more wounds, that you are healed. Okay? Though you not be able to be free from the memories of your past, but you are free from the traumas. You look at your past, and though it's not pleasant, but it doesn't hurt you anymore. So it shows that you are ready. You know that you are ready when you are not trying to find someone just to cover, a gap.
To make you happy.
Yes, to make you happy, to fill a gap in your life. So you know that you are ready first when you have the Holy Spirit. Because when you have the Holy Spirit, all these other things, they will be already resolved. Okay? And this is it. So this coming Thursday, 1st of April, here in Finsbury Park, Bishop Alvaro will be with us.
What a blessing.
Yes, what a blessing. 8 o'clock, and this is the Holy Week. But of course, during the love therapy, you'll be receiving everything you need for you to be blessed also in your love life. Though this is the Holy Week, and as always, we'll be seeking the Holy Spirit, seeking the presence of God, especially this week, preparing ourselves for this very special Lord's Supper on the 4th of April, this coming Sunday, 10 a.m. in all Universal Church, where we'll be receiving the Lord's Supper from the hands of Jesus, from the altar, okay? But you'll be also receiving directions for you to be happy in your love life, okay? As always. So, this is it. Here in Finsbury Park, let us put the addresses before we go, Chad. Yes, here in Finsbury Park, you already know, 8 o'clock, 232 Seven Sisters Road, N4 3NX. And also in some locations outside London, such as Belfast, Northern Ireland, Birmingham, yes, there in Buring Branch, Glasgow, Leeds, Leicester, Manchester, Newcastle, Nottingham, Peterborough, and Sheffield. These are the locations outside London, okay? And if you want to get more information, you can also call our helpline center, okay? We have now people ready to answer you. Our phone number and also our WhatsApp, if you prefer, is 020 7686 6000, okay? 020 7686 6000. And should we say though?
And about tomorrow?
I don't know. Should we say? I know. I'm feeling
We
that.
always make surprise.
Yes.
And
We always make surprise here,
Yeah.
to you. What do you want? You want it to know, or you want to keep it secret? Huh?
let's do different today.
I don't know. Huh? Should I say? What do you think, Shad? Huh?
No.
Shad is saying that I shouldn't say. What you say? Should we say or not? So let us give some hints. If someone, guess it right, but you have to guess it right based on the hints. Okay, we are gonna give you now. So this couple, they already have been in. Let me see. Manchester, for sure. Also, Edmonton, in Brixton, also Buring.
Boring. Yes.
I believe everywhere they
And Finsbury Park.
Finsbury Park. They have been here in Finsbury Park as well.
Finsbury
this couple.
Park. Yeah.
Huh? Do you know who is this couple? Who are they? If you don't, they'll be here with us tomorrow, 11 o'clock, sharing with us their love story. It will be a great blessing. Okay? You wanna know? I don't know. Should I say? Shad is telling me, don't say, Pastor, don't say. And you. And what about you, Karina? What do you think? Should we say?
I don't know.
Tomorrow, you know.
Tomorrow. It's better for tomorrow,
11 o'clock.
Because for sure you are here tomorrow.
Yes.
You want to know?
Yeah, for sure. Have a wonderful night. See you tomorrow at 11 p.m. here on Liberty Radio. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.
Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Yeah. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me.
Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.